Hi everyone, this is Djembe instructional part 2. So talking about grooves and compound time. Compound time for the layperson, if you're not a music reader, that's fine. Essentially what it means is that your beats are divided into 3 parts instead of 2 parts or 4 parts. So 1, 2, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1. So I thought we'd go over some of that. So here's an example of a really basic one using some of the tones that I went over in the Djembe part 1 video. Just 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. What you might find is that when you do that faster, that it's kind of cluttered. There are a lot of notes there. So one thing you can do is you can eliminate the second note just for fun, and that will give us a little bit more room and a little bit more time to add in some other effects later, which I'll show you in a little bit. So for example, still alternating or parallel sticking essentially. I'm just taking out the first one that I would have done with my left hand, my non-dominant hand. The next thing you can do is with the second right stroke that you do, you can do another bass tone, which kind of adds in a little bit of syncopation. It's a little bit awkward to call it that in compound time. You can also call it inserting a bit of rhythmic tension so that you're drawing tension away from the downbeat, and then it ends up resolving on the downbeat again. So for example, that's another example. Then for the accent that we do at the beginning of the second bar for our backbeat, so to speak, that one there, we could do a flam there instead, because now that we're taking out the non-dominant hand note that happens right after that, we have a little bit more time for the non-dominant hand to recover before it has to play again. So we can add in other bass tones and other creative spots, like leading into the next downbeat to provide a foreshadowing of the rhythmic resolution before the next actual proper downbeat. And then we can add in other things like some faster notes, 30-second notes. Those 30-second notes, the fast little bursts of 4 notes that I'm doing, they can also be used to lead into a downbeat. So there's some ideas for you for compound grooves. Once you've done those, it's really easy to get even more creative and just sort of think about what's going to sound good with what's happening around you if you're playing with other percussionists or other musicians. And there you have it, a little bit of basic compound time tips for Djembe. Thanks for watching.